Hey, this is Don.
It's John.
All things paranormal. Man, we're gonna do something a little different tonight. It's pretty rough. We had lost one of our longtime friends, one of our supporters, one of our
All things paranormal.
of all things paranormal. We watched all the time, Mr. John Hayes. We're gonna. That's him right there.
That's him right there. He loved to hunt, fish. He loved his job. Loved his kids.
Yeah, man, it's a big loss to the community, to his family, to us, to friends. I mean, it's just big. We just want to give our condolences to the family, wife, Jennifer, kids. Man, I just don't know what else to say. It's just rough, but we're gonna continue on with our show. But man, John,
This is for you, Bob.
man, it's for you, man. It's Don.
It's John.
All things paranormal, man. We're back again. So tonight, what are we going to be talking about, John?
We're going to be talking about a little of the ATP history.
Our history.
Our history.
All right.
Now, the thing is, I was sitting over there kind of trying to plan out for today's show, and, nothing really just struck us to it. And then I started thinking, I said, we had a discussion about paranormal stuff with somebody, and we kind of figured we'd throw some stuff out. Now, anyway, let's just go over some of the things we got planned. Look here. When it March the
27th, isn't it?
let me look at the calendar. I don't want to lie to you.
27th, 28th, something like that.
March the 27th and 28th. Guess what? That is about 2.5 weeks away. We have got a show planned for you.
Yeah, we got a multiple hunt.
Not just a one, two
hunts that night. We're going to try to make it live, if as best as we can. So, man, y'all just hang tight, man. We might be able to, get some live view of some stuff.
Sometimes whenever we're doing these things, we always want stuff live, but
it don't always happen that way.
The air service and stuff like that is just not sometimes where we need it to be.
Yeah, and now guess what? You're thinking, oh, okay, they're going to have, they're going to do 2 motels or whatever. Okay, yeah. But guess what happened? Man, the last time we did a motel, we had a table move about that far.
Yeah, we had some good stuff. And this place right here is supposed to be even more haunted.
Man, it can't be more haunted.
It's supposed to be more haunted.
Huh.
More activity happening. In fact, they got stuff to where they even have tales of a naked lady.
And we also got up there, and where we're going to also, we're not going to divulge everything out right off the bat, but where we're going to, they also was even on Penn and Teller.
Awesome.
The show, whatever their show was that they had on, whatever.
Another group had been there and it showed some evidence and stuff.
Yeah, they got up there. They didn't believe anything, but
that's what happens when you have somebody that just that's not really a believer.
Yeah, Penn and Teller just don't believe.
They have to experience it themselves.
All right. So they might know how to do magic. They don't know how to do
ghost hunting.
So
anyway, tonight's show we're gonna talk a little bit of history about. Now this we might run this a little short because we talk fast, but
and we're not very historic.
No, we're not very historic. So how we started off with was a long time ago. We had certain different things, influences. Let's go to picture. We had this kind of an influence here.
Carl Shack. Man, I don't know if anybody's old enough to even remember any of that, but man, that is like, we watched it whenever we was little kids, and it just scared the bejesus out of us.
And we loved it, and it kind of desensitized us to the paranormal.
Yeah.
And so later on, whenever we started getting out in the world and seeing things, there's certain events that happened to us. Like we were driving down the Knuckle Road one time, and lo and behold, we look over there and we see this kid in some type of old-looking clothing, and this looked just strange.
Yeah, strange.
These eyes on this kid, and at first I'm sitting over here going, man, I think that kid was a vampire.
Looks like a vampire.
During the middle of the day. But it turned out, we think, after sitting there thinking about it, talking about it, and going over with it, I think we come to the conclusion that that kid might have been a ghost. Now, we didn't go off and do no full-fledged investigation.
But that was
That was pre-ghost hunting days.
Yeah,
It's kind of throwing some stuff out there is how we're kind of leading up to this. So then we got on up to a little age, and we was moved into this apartments over in Lufkin. And we was sitting there one night, and we had a thing come flying across the couch and to a bathroom that's kind of like a haze, or it wasn't a full-fledged apparition or something like that.
It was something.
But it was something come flying across it and go to a bathroom, and then the water cuts on. So then we go in there and go check it out, and there wasn't nobody in there. So, stuff like that does big influence. So we go around a few years going down the road, start thinking about stuff like that, like, hey man, we are experiencing some weird stuff here. And then probably around the year, around 2000?
Yeah.
2001?
No, it wasn't even that. It was probably like 99.
99, okay.
Yeah.
We got together and said, hey look, this is some strange stuff. We ought to go start trying to take a gander at some of these things and start hunting down. So then we started looking around, and naturally, everybody in this area goes down to places like the Bragg Light. So we go experience the Bragg Light and try to figure out what that is. In fact, we even got stuck.
Yeah, bad.
I think we bit a rim one time out there trying to find that. And so then we go along, and it's just stuff like that just started really kind of influencing you. And then we really started hitting it big, and that's when we didn't have any place to go through. Now you had some old books and stuff like that we didn't know about. You didn't have the internet was not really a big thing.
No.
Where you can just sit down there and start trying to pull up different information and stuff like that, to where who you need to look for, like some hand holster and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so what you found was what we looked for. It wasn't you can't just go to the encyclopedia and look up ghosts of your area. You had to take it and look up lore of the area.
Yeah.
Like the woman in white and spring and stuff like that. I mean, you just had to look up lore and then go check that out. It wasn't just saying, hey, we got a ghost here. That's just crazy how nothing was, no internet. I mean, we can't even function now without the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's giving us different, and with the internet, it spreads out stuff to where somebody says, look, I'm having good evidence using this magnetic meter, and that's so you go look around, find stuff like, hey, look, let's find us one of those and get one of those. And so it's really taken a big boom from around the 2000 mark to where they really started getting some of the internet flowing around.
Yeah,
And
our first camera was a high 8?
Yeah,
and a tape recorder.
Yeah. Now we did. Let me show you the thing here. Our first big ghost hunt that we did
that got us well known.
Was over at the Port of Orange, and this was.
I don't even remember what year that was.
I don't either.
But PSI.
This was our group.
Paranormal
PSI.
Search Investigations.
So we did paranormal. We was basically a ghost hunting thing, and that's what we went looking for was ghosts. And so anyway, with that right there, started kind of our discovery.
Yeah.
Discovery of ghost hunting.
Yeah.
And from then on, as we got a little extra cash, now, you know, we were young and broke, so, you know, cash wasn't, you know, was spared whenever we could.
Ain't much different than now than being old and broke.
Yeah, old and broke. And we had kids and stuff like that, and trying to have a, you know, some sort of a resemblance of a normal life. Now we're able to kind of spread off in a little bit, a little more time. Kids are grown up, stuff like that. So now we're able to get into it a little better. We brought in, now we did some other things too between the PSI and stuff like that. We was a member of some other groups. One of them, actually a couple of them, we really didn't do a whole bunch. Here's a shirt for one. And then we had another one. I don't have a shirt from that one that we did. The biggest thing we did with that was go out there to.
Well, that was more so you than it was for me.
Yeah, because you was kind of tied off.
Yeah, I was up in different cities.
So it was hard for us to get together, and then we did some stuff over at the CRM Park down in Sabine Pass, and try to get some things going there, and looking for stuff, and then, you know, mosquitoes tore you up. So we graduated from that, and we were basically looking for the answers of stuff, but we're still looking for answers. So what? And we had fascination. We was with ghosts, and so that's what we really got started off with paranormal for, was ghost hunting. So then all of a sudden, me and Don was sitting over here and talking about ghost hunting and the different kinds of things, and Don says, well, why don't we just go hunt a Bigfoot?
Well, you do it all.
Just do it all.
I mean, there's, why limit yourself to one thing?
So, and the thing is too, what kind of did that in too was, let's think about this too. At that particular time, there was paranormal groups everywhere.
That's right.
And
you couldn't go anywhere without somebody else being there.
Yeah.
But nobody was hunting Bigfoot at that time.
Yeah. Nobody was squaring off with the other different paranormal things, so we said, well, let's spread our market over, and that's how we got off into the hunting of the Bigfoot and UFOs and stuff like that. And they said, well, that, you know, and we come up to it, and then so at that particular time, then we started off with this one.
That's right, homemade stuff, man.
Homemade stuff.
Now, if you ever want to get up there and see something homemade, get one of our old shirts.
That's right. These things were old.
They were printed off of a printer.
Yeah, a used printer.
Yeah, a used printer slapped on an old T-shirt. We probably got Goodwill.
Yeah, probably.
Just because you didn't want to waste a good Hanes.
Yeah, you don't want to waste a good Hanes.
And we're not getting paid for endorsements, so if they want to, they can send us a little money for that. But
so anyway, that's we graduated off into that, and then we go for a couple years that way. We do an investigation on certain things. Then we kind of started going off into some live stuff, setting up with some computers and things like that through the internet, and that was severely challenging.
Man, that was, and we knew nothing about anything like Facebook or anything like that.
Yeah, we were relying heavily on other people, and so a little bit after that, then we were sitting and talking to our older brother, and he's a genius, by the way, and he hooks us up. He gets this stuff lined out to where it really needs to be. Now, we still have some technical difficulties, but
yeah, nothing like what
like what it was. I mean, we're still using some used computers and stuff like that, because let's face it, nobody has an actual budget to throw this stuff out there. And
yeah, the federal government don't get up there and say, hey man, you can write off all your hobbies.
Yeah, that's right. They classify this as a hobby. We're not a non-profit organization. We're not, because you know, that costs money to file that form. but this is more of a hobby, and so
But no, we're
open for donations.
Yeah.
We'll send you a shirt.
Yeah. That's right.
But anyway, that's
shirt, hat, cup.
Yeah, that's how we got off into that. So,
this
stuff.
And
our new shirt.
And then our new shirt. Look here, check this out, y'all.
These are available. Let's go ahead and go this.
This is available through our store. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don. Yeah, that's available through allthingsparanormaltx.com. Get you a shirt, get you a hat.
Or get a hook to one of us and we'll
hook you up.
So anyway, so that's how we go to that. And then so we go off looking for Bigfoot, and we try to do some live things out in the woods, and that's become extremely challenging. In fact, whenever me and Don sat down there and started discussing the ground rules that we was going to have for all things paranormal, it was going to be number one, we was not going to edit any kind of footage.
Right. It's going to be what we see is what you see. We're not cutting around.
We're not cutting around. We're not changing things. We're not moving it around to where it makes everything look hunky dory.
And we're not faking nothing.
And we definitely don't fake anything.
There's no reason for us to do that, you know. And for notoriety, we don't care about notoriety.
No, we don't.
We just do it because we love to do it. But
and we like everybody,
sure
and we do this because we like everybody to experience what we're experiencing.
That's right. We want everybody to experience the exact same thing that we experience it from the comforts of your own home.
All right, and then number two, the ground rule that we was going to have is that we will believe you.
That's right.
So if you come up with this outlandish thing of saying, "Hey, look, I have an alien over here doing the square dance in my bathroom every Thursday night," okay.
We'll be there Thursday night if you want to.
We'll be there Thursday night. Take a look.
That's right.
Because we believe you. Now, that's not saying that what you're experiencing is what you think it is, because we run across that, but people say that, hey, man, I got a ghost running around through my house, and they had a big old rat up in the attic. But we'll find out. Or we'll attempt to find out. Because sometimes we only have a limited amount of time on these investigations.
Right. So, and a lot of people don't want you fiddling around through their house for days on end.
Days on end, that's right. And then number three, anything that's paranormal is all things paranormal.
That's right.
So if it's paranormal, that's what we're there for. We look for everything that's paranormal. And if you want to get up there and classify a mummy or a vampire, we do, as paranormal events, then we believe that, hey, it's possible that you got a mummy or a vampire running around. Now, have I seen a UFO? Probably not. I don't think so.
I might have.
No, I might have.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have.
But what's the word UFO though? Unidentified flying object. So, and I've definitely seen something that was unidentified to me.
Yeah.
So now whether it's little green Martian men or something getting up there taking it and throwing me what is that? What ET have? What, Skittles or something?
Yeah, Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles. Ain't none of them ever gave me no Skittles. But and I ain't never had a personal alien event. But I mean that's to my liking.
Little alien.
Yeah, we got a little alien. Check him out. He wants to say hi.
How about a little Bigfoot?
Yeah, we got a little Bigfoot for our Bigfoot that we was talking about. So, we've had a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's only getting better, throughout the time. I hope everybody else likes it. But
and we spend a lot of money too. But but we wouldn't spend the money unless we try to find something. We want the truth.
Yeah.
The truth is out there.
That's right.
That's a show that's on TV with
I even got the poster.
Yeah. So the truth is out there. We're trying to find the truth. Now let's bring in something that's going to be, some people might say is a little, I guess you could say controversial. But it's how we believe, and it's not saying that we that if you have a different belief than us, then we don't believe you, because whenever we do stuff for all things paranormal, we try to keep it going down the middle of the line. We try to, if what you believe, we try to focus in on your beliefs to get it, because everybody has the right for everything, and we'll try to be what we can for everybody. All right. Now it turns out that our particular beliefs between my brother, my older brother, my son, that's 4 of our core members here, is we're all Christians. So we had a discussion the other day with somebody, and they says, well, how does this paranormal event and things like that go with your Christianity, since y'all Christians? Well, we're sitting over here thinking about it and told them, well, it strengthens our faith.
Yeah, you can say that.
So if you have something that say, and you can tie these things off into our different beliefs, and it not be any type of controversial or not any type of things against what we believe. Let's just say, how does Bigfoot run around? Well, Bigfoot is probably, in the way I feel Bigfoot is just like some type of lion, tiger, whatever that happens to be out in the woods that's super smart.
Yeah, they're finding every year. They find between 600 to 800 different new species of
animals.
Critters. I'm just gonna lump it out there as critters of all kinds. It's just they're just out there, and they find them every year. Just so happens he hasn't been found as far as like out in the public eye yet.
Yep. And aliens, they say, well, how is aliens going to be, if aliens landed today, that would end, the Christian religion. Well, no, you can tie that off into that, the Lord has put life just wherever he feels like it.
That's right.
Because that's not something, I don't recall anywhere in the Bible that says that
you got to stay on earth.
You got to stay on the earth.
So they probably just got up there and rolling around the neighborhood just to see who's all out there.
And then, from the table moving, they said, well, what if that was demonic? Well, I don't feel it was demonic.
No.
And, to me, that more or less affirms my Christian religion that, hey, one, there is an afterlife. Hey, that's always a plus to know that. You can feel it, believe it. That's what faith is faith. But now you happen to see a little something with some faith. And, it becomes a full, firm belief. So anyway, there's no kind of mixing, messing up with anything that we believe. Now, our faith is very strong. We don't back off from it, and it won't be compromised. But we also try to help people too. That's what we're here for.
And everybody's got their own thing.
Everybody has their own thing. If you happen to be, let's just say, an atheist, and you see a UFO. Hey, we're right there with you. We want to go see a UFO too. If you happen to be a Buddhist and you have some type of demonic event going on, hey, we'll go in with the Buddhist stuff and try to see what we can do about helping you. That's what we do. But anyway, I'm just kind of throwing that stuff out there.
Yeah, it's kind of off our thing,
but that's pretty much all I had on this particular subject. And we have exactly 6 more minutes.
Man, so we got to talk about something for about 5 minutes.
We got to talk about 5 minutes. Now, on this upcoming hunts, because we're leaving this out there, on this upcoming hunts, it's going to be having multiple rooms, multiple nights, and multiple motels.
Yeah.
That's haunted.
Can't wait.
Now, y'all be sure to pass that particular word. Now, I'm going to have to say, when we hit about 4 o'clock in the morning and we're able to be we'll transmit from the time we get there to the time we shut it down.
No, not the time we get there. From the time we start.
From the time we start.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we got to set up cameras, go get something to eat, and stuff like that.
It takes hours to get
But from the time there, so at 4 o'clock at night, and you go in there and somebody happens to be just laid up in a chair snoring, we apologize for that. But, that's true. That stuff is not unedited out.
That's right.
And a lot of times,
true life stuff.
That's true life stuff. And a lot of times when you're sitting there, they had covers being pulled off of people and stuff like that, and stuff being moved around. When they wake up in the morning, they see that, hey,
if I'm sitting there snoring and I got a cover on me, that is just baiting somebody to come in and pull that cover off of me.
Yeah,
That's what.
Yeah,
That's what that is. It's called baiting.
bait. So you baiting things up.
That's right. I dare them to pull it off of me.
But anyway, so y'all pass that word around on March 27th and 28th, and be sure to buy a T-shirt, because this particular hunt's expensive.
Woo!
And we had to, in fact, we had to do it. Then we had to ask the wives later, hey, guess what we're gonna do? And they always said, you gonna do what?
Yeah.
And then
well, mine didn't say that. Mine
just look at you.
Well, yeah. She just looked at me.
She just looked at you.
Like I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that look too. But anyway, that's y'all pass that word around. I guess we can cut it just a few minutes short. We're 3 minutes short. But anyway, this is John.
It's done.
All things paranormal.